I've been a rep since 2017, so going to five years now.
I actually signed up in August 2021, but I finished my training this year in April.
About 4 years, something like that, yeah. So not a long period of time.
For about 3 or 4 years now, I'm kind of losing track. I decided to become a rep because I had support with an issue at work, and the RCN were excellent at supporting me with it, and that they can influence in the workplace, make things better and help people and support them with difficult issues at work.
I wasn't familiar with the RCN. I didn't know about what the RCN does. Trade union is not something that's common in my country. My team leader, my senior manager, she's also an RCN rep, and she said to me, you would make a good steward. And I'm actually happy that I did the steward. Very passionate about it.
I've seen few reps in my time, so I decided I would like to be there for the voice, to be the voice for the staff and my colleagues, and be there to support them.
And I was getting to the point where it just felt that we weren't being listened to, and if anybody had problems, it just didn't feel like there was a lot of support available. Now, we didn't have many reps within the trust at that point, and in actual fact, when the Fair Pay for Nursing that campaign started, one of my friends who I used to work with was doing the rounds, talking to people. He really encouraged me. He said, I think you can do really well in this role. And I thought, you know what, that's the way to get really involved and to do something about it and to feel like you're being productive in that sense. So yeah, I went for it. Yeah.
The standout moments with both roles have been, I did a lot of media work with and on the radio and different things during COVID, and I was able to kind of tell the general public what was going on in ICU and how ill people were, and try and make them aware that, that they should be trying to take precautions at that time, because we were getting a lot of very sick patients.
I think it's just being available to people and offering that support to somebody, because we've all had questions where we feel like we're being marginalised somewhere along the line, or you don't feel like you're being listened to and you don't think something is right, and then where do you go from there? And sometimes just having somebody to talk to and to signpost you in the right direction and said, well, have you even looked at the policy online, the trust policy online? It is valuable to somebody to listen to you and almost validate that you're having issues, and that you're not the only person, because you have to remember, if you're having problems, you can bet your mum that somebody else is having them.
I love supporting staff, supporting my colleagues. I do get calls from people who are not working with me to be able to support them, guide them through with few things, issues they're going through at work. And 9 times out of 10, they do come back to say, oh, Chicks, thank you very much, your advice did work.
I promote the RCN a lot, and as I said, when it comes to internationally educated nurses, because we're not exposed, it's not something that we would do in our home countries. A lot of us, I'm here to support you, introduce them to the RCN and share my experience with them, actually, to encourage them as well, to join the union. They might not need it now, but years down the line, they might need it, need the support from the RCN.
I would say speak to your senior officer or one of your officers from the RCN about the different roles.
Speak to other reps who will be able to support you, guide you through it. Nothing to be scared of. If you're that person who can stand out for staff, support your colleagues, yes, please do go for it.
I would definitely recommend becoming a Royal College of Nursing representative. It's so supportive. The training that is available is wonderful. So many people that you're going to meet, to network with, have very similar experiences, and it's a really great idea to do it, to just get involved and to be part of the Royal College of Nursing.
Just as I did, do your research. Have a look at the checklist, see where you match in terms of which role would suit you. And as I said, the opportunities that I've had since becoming a rep and since joining the RCN, it's endless. So it gives you an opportunity to develop as a person and as well in your profession.